All right, we got something on here. That looks like it's decent. It's been nursery since we pulled up. Is that a red or a trout? No, looks like a redfish. Got a redfish. Bob's gonna net him for me. Got Traveler Bob on the boat. Sorry, you're looking into the sun. All right. All righty, Bob. Thanks, bud. Okay, let's get you out of the sun. Okay, Bob, cast right over there where it was like that 1.5 feet of water. Oh man, I don't think he might be a keeper. He might not. All right, well, we're experimenting. Traveler Bob is on the boat for 2 days, and we're experimenting here up in Mill Cove because I am waiting for the cove to kick off. Because I've had days up here in the past, as I was telling Bob, that have just been unbelievable. And then there's been other days when I've been up here that the place is a freaking nursery. And so far this morning, Bob's caught, what, a trout? Trout. And he's had numerous other little fish hooked up. So this is the first decent fish, and I can't get the hook out of his mouth. Hopefully we'll get some more something going on here. But I wanted to show you what I'm using. Okay. Yep. He is seriously caught. This is unbelievable. I'll tell you, I'm going to all these Kale hooks. And they wrench in a fish's mouth. So good. Number 8 Kale. Little tiny Kale. So let's see if he's a keeper. Right, another no edit video. I'm tired of editing. 18.5 inches. So he's staying with us. He's become a team member. And let me show you what I've been using here. We're doing super simple stuff. We're using a cork, like a popping cork, just one of these pin-on types. Bob's using a clip-on. Just some 15-pound leader, and just no weight, no nothing. Just this number 8 Kale and a live shrimp. I used to come up here before and use those lemon drop floats like this. Let me show you. Have any? Yeah, I used to come up in here and just use these. These are called like lemon drops because they're yellow and they're just a snap-on. They got a little weight and they supposedly rattle, but I used to use these, a 1/8 ounce jig, 1/4 ounce jig, and a dead shrimp. And you will not believe what we've caught up in here. I mean, it's unbelievable. And I've actually used float rigs too. My biggest trout up here, I was telling Bob, was 7.5. And it was a day I was up here throwing around in April Chinese lures that filled full of water. And I was tearing up the trout. Right here, exactly where we're sitting. And then I went just a ways away, dropped my float, and I caught a 7.5 pound trout. So that's my biggest trout from Mill Cove. So hopefully we're going to leave out of here with something similar, right, Bob? That's right. Bob says that's right. Alright, nothing was going on other than needlefish eating everything we had up in Mill Cove, up there in the shallows. So we came out into the river, and now we're float rig fishing, as you can see, with the Fivlo reels. So nobody can complain about getting a backlash, because they shouldn't backlash. So just picked this trout up. I had to show Bob that there was a fish or two up in here, just to make sure. Let's give a measure and see how big that one is. All right, I got Bob float rigging out the back of the boat, getting hit by all the pinfish in the world, and ladyfish, which we're going to use for bait for tomorrow. And I'm throwing a gold spoon off the bow of the boat, and who hits me right in front of the boat on the retrieve? Pupper red, which got hooked like no tomorrow. There we go, gold spoon. So it proves they're around.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, let's see how big this one is. Bob, you're supposed to be getting them. $18.5. You want to keep them? 18.5 inches. You want to keep them? Bird in the hand's better than two in the bush?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to keep them. All right, Bob's on his second something or other here. Pup reds up in the creek. Yep, and a little blue tail. He's a little blue tail. Well, that's okay, because we got two keepers already, so it's okay. But Bob needs a drag burner. We don't have that many shrimp left. All right, Bob, let's see. Yep, he's got the old kale hook down the gullet. All right, Bob's hooked up on a good sized one or something that was smoking the drag on the old Fivlo reels. The anti-backlash cast guard technology, and a cherry wood Berkeley rod. We'll take him on any side, Bob. Any side. He's going over. He's going to go cut the grass, Bob. Get on him. He's going to cut the grass. He's over there cutting the grass. Well, looks like a possible keeper, except we already have our two, and you're only allowed one per person per day. Too bad that ain't a god dang trout. Oh, let me get the net. All right. Let's do net cam. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Net cam. Yep, that would be a keeper. I was just telling Bob, ever since I got this boat, my keeper redfish status has gone up exponentially. And the reason being is I ain't fishing the jetties where they're all way too big. 99% of the time. The average redfish at the jetties like 29 to 30 inches. Alrighty, and I'm gonna need to take a picture of you, Bob. I gotta do something for my fishing report on my new website at captaindaves.com. You can see reports and everything there. A gallery. Again, I got a gallery. I got Bob on a video. Except this is his other trips when we were fishing in the same creek, as a matter of fact. right, nice keeper. Let's see. Let me get the yardstick here. Bring him on up here, Bob. Let's stick his head right up against there and see if he would have been a keeper. He's definitely a keeper. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, pinch his tail. 20 incher. Little over. Okay, let me get a picture.